This reminds me of a poem by Shoma Josie, and she started off by saying, "It is a sad day in Harlem." Is it a sunny day or a sad day? But if she said sunny, I'm saying sad because Vodacom is really messing up my show. I am trying to get my guest back. It's a terrible man. We'll try to get my guest back. But Vodacom, yay man. You know there's load shedding things. Famsa natin network. Betramina ihlengiwe wakabila waka Jonas ntombilia yaka mchachiwa namhla ntsaka ngenikwatili hikuva my guest we're still waiting for my guest because hey yay Vodacom man has been messing up my show. Network ifamba yivuya and it's not consistent. So I'm waiting for my guest to come back. However, I see you. Nombona. Loko mi nga ni tivi, mina hlengiwe wakabila waka Jonas ntombi laya ka mchachiwa luya wo huma hala ka vo boti switshamo. Loko mi nga n'wi tivi boti switshamo hi luya wo cinisa switshamo ka TikTok va ku kwala ka tolo. My guest is back. Hopefully network. Hopefully network. Really would love to talk to this fine gentleman. This is Unfiltered and Uncensored, and we are about to unfilter our guests. Askis man, Vodacom.
No, it's okay. I really understand. Hey, it's so understandable because you are in Limpopo, right?
Well, if you must know, I'm in Johannesburg, darling.
Oh,
Yeah.
when did you go that side?
Every time I told you I'm in a province, you don't believe me. I told you I'm in Johannesburg and you didn't believe me. I am in Johannesburg, so anybody who is watching and is from Johannesburg and would like to buy me cool drink, DM me. Let's continue with the show, man. You were still telling me
Wendy. Okay, let's continue.
You were still telling me Ori, how did you find out about Tweet?
Okay, the thing started when Mixit was shutting down, eh? So I really wanted a platform that was different from Mixit, and I wanted to explore new things. So I migrated from Mixit to Facebook after I tried Twitter, and I found out that I don't understand this thing at all. Like, it was around 2010, 2011 there. Yeah, so that's how I migrated to Twitter, and then I found that I'm not understanding this thing, and then I came back. It was in 2014. I created the account that I'm using right now. But then I was not understanding anything at all, so I had to wait until this lockdown, 2020 April. So that's when I came back to Twitter and see how things are done, and that's when I started growing there. Yeah.
So you are telling me that since about a year ago, your account has grown, should I say, tremendously? Yes. It depletes. Sometimes it depletes. Huge. Your number of followers, you have about 80, almost 80K followers, and you're telling me that you grew your followers in about a year.
Yeah, it has not been a year yet, but then around April, May, it's going to be a year.
Okay, how do you do it? Because we are struggling, man. We
Okay.
struggle. We follow, they don't follow.
Okay, so how I did it, okay. I started doing follow trains now. Ne?
Okay.
I think I came back with 15 followers around April last year, and then I grew that 15 followers to around 5K or so using gain trains. Ne?
Oh.
So I've seen that I am growing the number of followers, but then I'm not growing number of interactions on my tweets.
Mm.
So I had to create something that my followers know that I tweet almost daily or anyhow, like any frequent.
Mm-hmm.
So I came up with a strategy of using content to grab people's attention and also interacting with people. That's what attract people. Like interacting with people, tweeting what they like, they will definitely follow you.
Okay, so that's what I must do in order to get followers.
Yeah, like you
Well,
can try that. Like I know that things are different, but then that's how I did it. I don't know if it will work for you or someone else.
do you perhaps believe it's the profile picture? Because on your profile picture, you look like a violence. I swear to God, is it the profile picture?
No, it's not the profile picture at all. Like that profile picture is like no, it's just a picture, Jay. Like no.
What's my la? What was my like? He has dimples, man. You people don't
Uzote,
know. Yeah,
no.
yeah. My show, Unfiltered and Uncensored, first of its kind.
Mm.
Ori,
Nah.
me, I have a ask. Me, I ask, eh? I
Okay.
want to know. I've seen you tweet somewhere commenting about you having many, many, many spouses on Twitter. And I
Okay.
want to know how many are they? How many are we?
How many are we? Are you including yourself?
I might as well. Does it
Hey.
come with benefits? Is there like an allowance?
Hey.
We
You
share
wouldn't know.
campaign.
Like a shout out nyana on the
Said
TL.
like, is that what it is? When am I getting a shout out?
No, you were going to know if you are the one.
So how many Twitter bays do you have?
I only have one. Oh, gosh, no.
How gosh, we don't know. We don't know. Us, we want to know.
I
So,
only have one. Like I'm saying
so
that she is one and the
you
only
are
one.
involved.
Eh?
You are involved.
In what?
You are in a relationship,
Yeah, I am.
a serious relationship
Mm-hmm.
with a follower.
Oh gosh, so why are you asking like directly if she is a follower or not? Yes, she has Twitter. She's a follower.
How? We want to know because we also have followers that we want to connect with, but we know that it needs us. So we want to know how do you do it?
Do you do? I mean, how do I do it? Like, if you would ask,
How do you maintain your Twitter presence, a wild one, and a relationship? Because Twitter and relationships, yo, I speak from
mm,
experience.
okay, Ubani lo. Hey, okay.
Ori,
Let me answer your question, ne?
uh,
Someone who definitely loves you, like they would really love you for who you are, ne?
mm,
Like if it's a person who got me commenting crazy stuff and all that, like she cannot be a person who has to change me to do something else or whatever.
mm,
So if I love
mm,
her, I will create time for her, even though I am on Twitter. That's definitely
mm.
that. Simple as that.
I understand.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a very, very interesting because Rina Mangwe, John
Really?
John on Twitter is yo man. Yo, man. Ori, I have a second question for you because I have random questions here on my pieces of paper that I took from the bank.
Okay.
I saw you earlier tweeting. You went yourself. So I thought, here's a question I'm gonna ask you. Correct me if I don't pronounce it correctly. Um, are you an atheist? Is it atheist, or are you an agnostic?
Now that question, I'm asking not to answer that one because I'm also not sure about myself.
But I saw you tweeting that if I could go back and screenshot, it seemed as though that you do not believe in either Christianity or you are not religious. So I want to know,
Okay.
do you totally do not believe or you believe but you're not there?
I believe that there's God, ne?
Hmm.
I really believe that there's God. But then when it comes to this Jesus thing, like I'm still looking into this matter. Like, who is Jesus? Where did he
Hmm.
live? Who are his relatives and all
Hmm.
that? Yeah,
So you are an agnostic.
in a way, but then when I pray, I find myself saying in Jesus' name. So that's why I'm saying that I cannot really differentiate myself in those two categories. Yabon?
Is it, do you pray like that because it's how you grew up? It's what you were taught?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what I was taught. I grew up in a Christianity family.
okay. So, orupurusa, network foot.
Okay, we're back.
Okay, we're back. Whew. I almost had a mini heart attack. I asked you a question. Are you from Venda or are you from Cape Town?
Okay, I'm from Venda. Like, I'm a vendor, 100% vendor. It's just that I'm studying in Cape Town.
When you say 100% vendor, we are uncensored here and we are not filtered. Does
Ex-
that mean that even everywhere you are vendor?
Ah! Hey,
It's a ask. It's a ask, man.
hey,
Are
yo,
you
yo.
vendor everywhere? We
She can
want to
answer.
know,
She can answer that one.
who is her?
Who
Is
is
she
her?
here? Who is she here?
Maybe, maybe not.
When I maybe or maybe not, answer. Just say yes. We won't even check who your name is. We won't follow you. Just say yes.
Yes or no?
Okay, so I want to know, besides violence on Twitter,
Yeah.
what other toxic traits do you have?
Okay, I overthink too much. Like, that's my toxic trait that I'm really in problem of. Like, I overthink a lot. Like, if this is a specific thing, like, I have to
Mm,
think beyond that thing, and it creates me a platform where I think about negative things about that thing mostly.
okay.
Yeah.
Is it a mental situation?
Yeah. I'm not sure about that, but
We
then
all
I
have
think,
mental situations.
yeah, we do, but then I think it's because of curiosity.
Oh, you're a curious fella.
Yeah.
I'm also curious. How many of your followers have you done it with?
Pardon?
How many of your followers have you done it with?
Oh gosh, so when
And the Kobodisa, we are not
okay,
filtered, we are not censored. We want to
okay,
know.
okay, 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 okay.
Should I just ask how many
It's a,
relationships have you been in from Twitter?
from Twitter.
Mm.
It's 2.
So 2 times,
Ow.
many times.
But then when are you asking that? I mean, yo, okay. I didn't know that I was signing up for this, but then since it's unfiltered, I'll just.
Uncensored and unfiltered. If you cannot ask, if you're overthinking, tell me, I have eyes.
Should I also include that one of ours?
If you want to, just make sure you tell them it was good.
Okay.
One herder. I have
I
a
haven't,
reputation to keep.
I haven't slept with any of my followers.
Okay, yeah, that's a good thing, except for the one that you're dating, because you are lying, hey? Liar.
Mhm.
Okay, back to serious things.
Yeah.
I want to know, what does SA Black Twitter Deputy CIC entail?
Pardon?
What does SA Black Twitter Deputy CIC mean or entail?
Okay, basically on Twitter there is something, I think it's like a forum,
Okay,
that is called Black Twitter. That is composed of its own members, which are people that are recognized in as a Twitter, ne? Which is composed of people that are influential and people that are really liked by the public, without forgetting being liked by the public, since it's the
okay,
public that decides.
yeah.
So it simply means that there are no benefits, like great benefits, instead of just a title. That just a title.
So it's just the title to make your profile look pretty,
Yeah,
attractive.
and that is resembling amount of like that people have towards me.
Oh, okay. So it's
Yeah.
not just the picture. It's not
Mm-mm.
just the violence.
No, like
Read,
guys, come on.
read,
It's not
read.
about violence. Like it's not violence that put me there. Like it's not violence at all. Ngeke.
Oh, excuse. Every time I talk to you, I just think about your tweets because I laugh every time I see you. And now I have you on my show, and you are unable to kind of speak.
I can speak. Come on. Like it's not like I should be like my tweets. My tweets are not me, to be specific. Like my tweets are not me. Like haven't you seen people writing that on their bios, Mara?
Okay. Now I have a serious question. This is a bit personal, and
It's just my hands.
I want to know what happened between you and that guy with
Who?
the red kettle.
Oh, that guy with the red kettle. You have time, ne? Like we can talk like you have time.
I have time, I have data, I have coffee, I have ice, I even have an umbrella for the violence because I
You
don't want to get burnt.
you also have love for me, right? Okay, here's the thing that happened, ne? Um, what I have to say is that I'm in public right now, so I will be so honest about it. What happened is that that guy needed fame last year, so he decided to use his kettle as his content, as a way of grabbing attention of the public, ne?
Mm,
So people were starting to get tired of that thing. Every day it's a kettle on top of the table. Every day is the kettle in the car. Every day is the kettle with a seatbelt on. Every day it's a kettle outside in a BMW and all that. Like people were starting to get fed up about that. Ne?
Okay.
So that guy was now in need of other strategical measures to put his name up there. Ne?
Mm.
So he came with this idea of paying influencers to hype him up so that he can be recognized by the brand of that kettle that I won't mention.
Okay.
So he approached me on his birthday last year. He was like, he greeted me first, and that's not what he wanted to say on Twitter, because on Twitter he's saying that influencers approached him. That's bullshit. No influencer approached him. He is the one who approached the influencers, and I'm not afraid to say that. I can say that now. I will say that tomorrow. I've said that yesterday.
Matlhare hansi, matlhare hansi. Breathe, breathe,
Ah!
breathe, breathe.
Like, you know that it was going to get hard like the moment you asked that. I know that.
I want to know. I want to know what happened.
Who didn't know about it?
I am that one when the garden, what's in Garden of Eden. I am Eve. I am Eve. I am the one who ate the apple.
Okay, so let's just put this on forward and then get to the moment that my account got restricted. Ne?
Mm.
Something that people don't know is that my account didn't get restricted because of Peltus's thing. Never ever. My
How?
account was restricted because I was retweeting aggressively.
Heaven.
So it happened that I was no longer having that influential account. Ne?
Mm.
So I was now using a small account. So that guy was approached by this other person that he's being asked, he was going to Soshanguve. So that guy was asking him to promote the hashtag that is going to Soshanguve.
Mm.
So he was rude to that guy. He
Mm.
was rude, very rude, because clearly that person was told, Hori, Mr. Smack pays people to promote him.
Hey, we are not naming any names. We are not naming
I'm
any
sorry
names.
that I've mentioned names, but then that guy was told that the kettle guy is the one who pays people and mostly influencers to influence people about him.
Mm-mm.
So he was harsh to that person, very harsh. And that really broke my heart because I cannot say I'm an influencer, but then some of the tweets that I tweet are influential. I'm
Yeah.
not refusing that, but then I would say that I'm a promoter. I consider
Mm.
myself as a promoter.
Mm.
So as a promoter, I know the pain of approaching a brand and be rejected when you
Mm.
know that a brand is offering certain services to specific people.
Mm.
So I thought that guy was close to me. I thought that guy was a brother to me, by the way.
Mm.
So, okay, fine. I told him that, bruh, this is not how it's done, blah, 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 blah. And then he said, says a cyberbully. Eh? So I was really, really lost. Says a cyberbully. Who did I cyberbully? And all that. I was so lost. Who did I cyberbully now? Did I cyberbully you? Blah 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 blah. Okay, fine.
Mm.
We had an argument there, and then he started a beef. I think he was out of content or something like that. So he started tweeting about cyberbullying, and all that, trying to influence people against me.
Mm.
Okay, fine. Um, that guy was really acting like a saint on Twitter, to be honest, and he is not, and he was
Mm.
not a saint. Even now, he's not. Like I just look at him and be like,
So, do you still follow each other?
yeah, not following each other. He unblocked me and then I unblocked him back. So we are not in contact just nje.
You just see him there when we retweet his things.
Yeah, because most followers that are close to me, like my close friends, are his friends.
Mm-mm.
So they retweet his stuff. So clearly they come on my TL.
You know, I came across this and I was really, you know, because I just found out great. Influencers know each other. They know each other on a personal level. And I come across your story with this Meg guy. Me, I love coffee, so obviously I'm gonna go ask for some water nyana from the guy with the kettle, right? Coffee nyana there. And I'm
Okay, don't
like,
tell me about the guy.
but I'm glad to hear your side of the story. Um, in future, do you think that you and that guy, who we will not mention, would ever reconcile?
Yes, we can reconcile if he drop
Do
his childish and bullshit mindset and actions.
you mean you should throw away the kettle?
No, he should throw away his pride. Like, I'm not an ageist,
Uh,
Nina. Even if you are
uh,
40, I can tell you that you're talking bullshit.
so that guy is 40.
Somewhere there is somewhere there.
Me, I want to know. Me, I am unfiltered and uncensored, and nobody should hold me against what I say. My podcasts are not me, just as someone's tweets are not him. So, or
Nah.
let us not be all serious about this. It is a very sensitive matter. I believe I've seen your reaction to the answers when you were answering, man. Hey, so I want to know.
Yeah.
I once commented on a tweet. Yamkusure. So I want to know why you know Mkusure.
Hey, go on this Susan. Okay.
See me,
I just don't feel it. Even at home, they know that I don't eat that thing.
anile Mkusure. Nabusha. Nilami nayan.
Ndivulavusa na nama na delele. So miro not mkusule, not.
So nila derere mara Mkusure nil.
Hey,
How is that? Because they both from the ground.
but then that one is dried up. I cannot eat
Like
dried veg.
biltong.
Yeah, that's it. Dried meat, not dried veg.
Hypo.
How? Levels.
Unfortunately, some of us are not there yet. We're still building our accounts. When we get to that levels, then we don't reach our lamkusure.
You know, it means nothing. Like it means nothing to have more followers. To be honest, on social media, ne?
Mm, mm,
Except for being recognized by brands and
yeah,
being recognized by yeah. Let me just say brands because they are the
mm,
ones that pay us to do
yeah.
errands for them.
Mm.
Except for
You
that,
are you are an ambassador. Yaka top boy. I said it right, right? A top boy
yeah.
essay. And we want to know what does that entail? Hi.
Okay, Top Boy is a sneaker that is a local sneaker. Like since I'm their ambassador, I asked in more detail about their brand, ne?
Mm,
So it is a local sneaker brand that is owned by a South African that
okay.
is currently waiting to be launched.
So Top Boy SA has not launched yet, but
Not
it's making waves. It's building its brand before it is launched. Wow. Okay. That
not
that that is
really,
something else.
not really.
Not really. Explain to me.
We are only left with the date to launch. Like everything is set.
Okay. Do you guys need a qualified journalist
About what now? I'm just
to
an
write the
ambassador.
reviews?
How? I'm just an ambassador.
To write the reviews.
I'm just an ambassador. But then
You are
if you can
influential.
write the proposal to them, I think they can accept it because
Okay.
their brain is all about uplifting black people.
I am black. I want to be uplifted.
Yeah, so that's why I'm saying that they can consider your application.
So how did you find out about Top Boy essay, or did they contact you? Did they find out about you through your tweets?
Okay, something that you don't know is that when you are tweeting, it's not only your followers that are seeing what you're tweeting. So there are brands out there that are looking at what you're tweeting and being
Okay.
like, "Oh, this guy is like this guy thinks like this is how he does things. Oh, these are his impressions and all that." So
Mm,
that's how they saw me and they liked me,
mm.
and then they
No,
approached me.
like you're a very likable person, man. Nasongo the Jerafas. Don't say they like me. You're a very likable person. And it's just say it in the Pangarita Dulus Sokomon. Do mona mona. Eh, Shagolo Chikafar.
Okay, okay, wow, like, okay, let me not. Okay, thank you so much.
Shots fired. Should I
Yeah,
expect an equivalent?
yeah,
Shots
shooting,
fired.
like, they are really hitting hard. Yeah.
So what's this thing about you blocking a person and that person blocking you? Why do you people do that?
Okay, as a person who does that, let me tell you why I do that.
Mm.
You cannot see my tweets while I cannot see yours. What's that? What do you call that? That's
So
why, that's why I even go, like, celebrities, ne?
yeah.
When they tweet, I just go through that thread of comments, just looking at you are unable, blah blah blah, just blocking back, just for control. You cannot see my tweets when I cannot see yours.
So how many people have you blocked? No, I've never blocked anyone, but I know one guy has blocked me for breathing. I want to know how many people have you blocked?
I wish I could find that fast, but then, there's so many. Like daily, I can block people that are like three or two or even five
Why? Why?
times.
Why do you block a person? I want to know what makes you block, except for your situation with the cattle guy, Mrs. Pearl Tusi. Why do you block other people?
Okay, there are people on Twitter that are just in need to be negative all the time.
Mm,
I don't mind you opposing my point of view or how I'm seeing things, ne?
mm, mm.
But then I will definitely block you if you are always negative towards me. Like if you bring negative vibes to my tweets and me.
Speaking of negativity, how do you deal with such Twitter has trolls, Twitter has people that wake up and do not eat and just come online and just, is it either take over a tweet or say really negative things on the tweet?
Okay, these days to be honest, I just comment okay and pass.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like
Just like
I
that.
found that as a way of saving my strength because
Yeah, yeah.
if I keep on interacting with that person and showing them that I am having I'm having interest in their negativity, they will
Mm,
surely take the platform and beat me up.
mm, mm, mm.
So that's not something that I'm looking forward.
I would like you to meet your favorite Twitter influencer.
Yeah.
Number one trending last year, the
Mhm.
unemployed.
There's no ice cream for the
No,
unemployed.
I am yet to receive any ice cream for the unemployed.
There's no ice cream for the unemployed.
There still isn't any ice cream for the unemployed. We are still ice creamless.
Wow, she's so lovely though.
At least you meet to stop. This is your biggest fan.
Ndingwananga huyo. Ay, hello.
Oh man.
Hello. When I have to sleep how?
Well, we are still live. It's a live show. It's called Unfiltered and Uncensored. Even if we have interactions, we are not
Yeah.
going to stop. So I want to know what's up with the what do you call this?
The durag.
Oh, durek. It's
Mm-hmm.
a duke. It's a duke for men.
It's not a duke for men. Even females wear this thing.
Basically, it's a duke for men, and you wrap it around your head.
No, it's not a duke. There's a difference
Eh,
from duke and durag.
What's the difference? It's
A
because
durag
it's
is
shiny,
a durag is shaped to be tied around the head, ne?
just like a duke.
Just like a duke, though. But they're not same. Just like a duke, but it's not a duke.
Oh, okay.
So
Continue.
I wear it to wave my hair. Like I am in need of waves.
Oh, okay. Can we see your hair? We're
No,
uncensored, we
you
are
cannot.
unfiltered, and
No,
we unfilter the
yes.
unfilteredness.
Come on. Like today, no, 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 no. I just went for a haircut today so that they may be in lower level, so you cannot see that.
I sense you're a very shy person.
I'm not a
Vocally,
shy
you're
person.
loud.
No.
Vocally, you're loud. How do I say literature when I want to say you write things? Ish, man.
Just say it
School.
like I understand you how. Vinny,
School.
yes, waves, bro. Hmm?
So we hear a lot of influencers are broke.
Yeah.
Why do you think people with a lot of number of followers um act like they are not broke online, but in reality they're just like me?
Okay, I will be so frank with you and I'll be so honest with you, ne?
Mm,
Um, there are influencers of this platform that we are having this live video at.
mm,
This platform is full of fakers. Like those influencers that you're talking about
mm,
influencers from here on Instagram, if I have to be honest.
uh,
Like they're living fake lives to impress people out there and all that. Ne?
mm,
So it's very limited on Twitter because on Twitter, unfortunately, people classified Black Twitter into two categories. And there is CBD Twitter and also Sentient Twitter.
okay, explain that to me because me, I'm new. Me, I have a smaller than a number of followers. I know nothing. Why do you hate Instagram? If I should tell you, it was a challenge to get Ori here because I literally had to say my birthday is on Monday.
Yeah, like that's the reason why I agreed to do this live video because I've never made any live video with anyone.
Okay.
Okay, CBD Twitter is composed of those people that are not afraid to say things out. And most of people from CBD Twitter are considered as bullies. Ne?
Okay.
CBD Twitter is that Twitter where the timeline of that person, it's composed of retweets of other people's tweets, their own
Mm-mm.
tweets, other tweets, like it's just mixed up. Ne?
Mm-mm.
But then if you go to a certain Twitter trip TL, you only find their tweets like just going down, only their tweets, and
Oh,
they interact alone sometimes. they just use clean language.
Mm.
Abu Chile, for real. One thing about me, I'm a guy. Da. Like stuff like that. First time for everything, bro. Like, yeah, like me, not personally, I consider those people as people who are not having fun on Twitter because
Yeah,
just
yeah.
imagine typing a long paragraph and interacting alone just because you don't want to interact with other people or you are shy to make your timeline to be messy. Like, what the fuck is
Mm.
that?
Yay, uncensored and unfiltered. Say it again.
The fuck is that?
Yay.
Like when I was here, like yeah, that's the difference. If I have to say this, like if I'm summarizing it well.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So
Yeah.
I want to know, influencer, you have influenced me. I don't know how you have influenced me, but I'll tell you. Eh, what have you learned throughout your journey, throughout being on Twitter, and what can you tell me, someone who just started off being on Twitter? Not that I just started off, but for someone who actually just started off on Twitter, what can you tell them about Twitter? What can you warn them about Twitter? What your journey on Twitter, man?
One thing about Twitter is that it taught me to be fearless. Ne? I used to be so fearful. You're like, yo, I'm going to be attacked if I comment this where because people on
Mm,
Twitter are this and this and this and this and this.
mm,
So I developed a thick skin for Twitter
mm,
through my journey on Twitter. That's one thing that I'm going to tell you about. So something that I can tell a person who is new on Twitter, don't be don't be afraid to say your mind out or to speak what is inside you out because who will say what or who will like you and who won't like you. Like if all people like you are definitely doing something wrong. Like
mm,
not
mm,
everyone will like you. You have to be liked by other people. You also have to be disliked by other people. For
mm,
something to be neutral, you should have something that is positive and also something that is negative so that it may be balanced.
Okay. Khototo budzisa, out of the topic, nilala na duku. Eneyo.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm shook.
I sleep with
First
it. I
time for
sleep.
everything.
Hmm?
First time for everything. You heard it here. First time on Unfiltered and Uncensored. Ori, the big beats. Ulala o ambaradu. Yay,
Durek.
man.
Durek.
Durek. Durek. Mm,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Um, Ori, why do you not want to reveal your age?
Why don't I want to reveal my age?
Mm,
Because the moment I reveal my age is the moment people are going to start judging me because ages are more dominant than people who are not ageist. So I don't want to be judged by my age. I want to be judged by what I write or what I say using my mind because age is just a number. It's just a useless number to be specific.
oh, okay. Um, I understand you are in Cape Town for school. I would like to know on a personal level, what are you studying? I know you can't tweet nonsense, man, and be nonsense in real life. So obviously you have to go to Cape Town, from Venda to Cape Town to study HR. No, what are you studying?
Okay, I'm studying computer science with environmental and geographical science.
I'm sorry, what now? Wow. So
Okay, it's
you're not influential. You're not just influential. You're not just an ambassador. You're not deputy president. But you're also studying something intelligent,
okay. I'm studying computer science and
computer science.
environmental and geographical science.
So you're the type of person who gives proper directions.
Yeah, you can say that.
What what does it mean to study that? What is that? What happens when you study geography in that sense?
Okay, it's a combination of computer science
Mm.
and environmental and geographical science.
Are you doing any programming?
Yeah, I am doing programming. I was doing Python last year and also Java programming
So
languages.
not Java, the one we hear about from the colleges. Muno aku I'm studying Java at FET. So it's not that one. Eh?
They might be studying one, but then it's a programming language, if I have to say it like in a clear view.
So is it Barry, before I ask my question, Barry, what do you major in?
I have two majors, computer science. Second major is environmental and geographical science. Like I've got two majors.
So you're not just a pretty face, you're also brainsy.
Bright, you say. Yeah,
Attractive.
yeah, like fighting.
Yeah, ilwa, boy, ilwa,
You
ilwa
wanted to say
ndoda.
you wanted to say Dombo. I can detect that.
It's the dimples. It's not me. It's the dimples, man. Hey,
Yeah,
you're misleading the community. Cute man. Ezizobuya
thank you.
zikushele. Might as how? Hi, babe. Hi, babe. Are you speaking to me? Because I am a babe.
Ntombi.
So, Ori, we are unfiltered and we are not censored.
Yeah.
So, usually before the end of my show, I ask my guests to raise 5 fingers, and I'm gonna ask questions randomly, and you have to put down a finger. But because we have my unemployed guest here, some things we cannot ask.
Okay, fine. Thank you, my unemployed guest.
But Ori, what can you say? What
Zaphela
message do you have for
zonke. Uthini?
what what message do you have for the peoples, man? What can you say for the peoples?
Um,
Network are you using? Can someone sponsor our influencer here? Angana
come
network.
on. I'm using Edwin
Influencer yasho
Homes.
angana network.
I'm using the school Wi-Fi. I'm not using any network. Ow.
Imagine. Ori,
Iwe.
who is commenting? Who is commenting on your behalf? Are you the one commenting on your behalf?
Yeah.
See, violence. We are yo.
Like guys, I'm not violent. Like that is I'm not really violent. I'm not violent. I'm a peaceful person.
Where do you get your content, man?
AI hustle. Like I get my content from my suppliers.
Do you still tweet?
No, I don't steal tweets. Never, ever. I don't steal tweets.
What message do you have for the guy who still tweets?
Daniel Marvin, I will catch you. Like Daniel is killing creativity on Twitter. Like you get discouraged when you tweet something that is a bomb tweet, and then you find someone like Daniel Marvin stealing that tweet and getting all credit. Like what do you call that? How? Like he's getting 3K likes when you got 100 likes. How? Because he has 700K followers.
Oh man, you heard it here first on Unfiltered. and Uncensored. You forgot and and suspended you. Yay, man. But when you people are deceiving us, influencers, they deceive us. I remember when Daniel lost his account, you literally were the first person who tweeted a screenshot saying he does not have a backup account.
Yeah.
He does. You also tweeted his video,
Yeah.
and I said, how is it possible that you are the first person to tweet that? Where did you get that information? So it means that you and Daniel Marvin are like this. You are just deceiving the people.
Deceiving them how?
By I can't say rivals, but being on each other's throats on Twitter, on the tweets, but in actual fact, you know each other personally.
Okay, there's something here. Ne?
Mm.
I troll Daniel almost daily. Like if I just get bored on Twitter, I just search Daniel Marvin and go to his tweets and just go to roast him. Ne?
Uh,
I admit I do that.
but
But me doing that doesn't mean that I'm fighting with Daniel. We don't fight
okay.
with Daniel. Daniel is actually my brother. I take him as
Brother
my
from another
brother.
mother.
Hmm?
Brother from another mother.
Exactly. I take him as my brother.
Okay. Do you take me as your sister?
How do you want me to take you?
Ne, ndi kho ṱoḓa dzi campaign. Ne, ndi kho ṱoḓa mushumo haningei kha Twitter. Oh my goodness. You know, this is funny because my unemployed individual here usually sleeps very late. And should I say malume, mkomana wanga, ubva tshe ṅwananga a vha viral, na ri ni ḓo mu rengela ice cream, na zwino ṅwananga ha thu wana ice cream.
Nyi, ori o ḓo mu rengela.
Ene, ini.
Thi ngo ndi ḓo mu rengela. No ice cream for the unemployed. Anyway,
Oh man, Ori, it's been a pleasure to have you. It's been a pleasure to have you be silent for a few minutes while gathering your words. I'm assuming you are like that in real person and you are not your tweets, because today we have witnessed that you are shy. With your thick skin, you are very shy. Or kha rengela ṅwana ice cream, or uya shuma, or influencer, or in the ambassador, or ha kona u rengela ṅwana ice cream ya 5 rand kha McDonald's.
ndi ḓo mu rengela ndi tshi vhuya Limpopo a ḓe i ḽi ṅwana oyo ndi mu rengela ice cream.
Oh man, it's been a pleasure having you. I would like to have you again if I see something that you tweet and I feel like it's something that we wanted I should talk to you about. I would like to invite you back to my show and filter you and censor you and ask you uri mulandu ni tshi tamba nga vhana vha vhathu haningei kha Twitter.
Next time, please provide me with a brief so that I can know questions that I'm going to answer. Ne?
I shall do that. I shall do that, man. Ndo livhuwa nga maanḓa nṋe ndi fihlengiwe wa kabila wa ka Jonas ntombi liya ya ka Mutjatshiwa van'wana a va n'wi tivi lowani hi loyi a nga tshama a trenda a karhala ku tekela mhana yena ice cream.
Wena mara, like, what's your problem, mara? Like, mina ori buti wa ka ntombi.
So you cannot speak Tonga?
No, not at all. Like I can speak in isiZulu, but then I cannot speak in Shitong. Like that really spites me.
Inkomo, who is that? Maputla, Inkomo.
Inkomo
Ari,
yani wena ukhuluma ngani ke manje?
yay!
You will remind me of this thing that happened yesterday. Like I was like, Veza Inkomo from this other girl on Twitter. Yo! I'm still traumatized.
Veri Xitsonga xa tika, Xitsonga a xi tiki, xi tikisa hi n'wina vanhu lava mi lavaka ku vulavula Xitsonga mi nga xi tivi.
Xitsonga hi xilungu. U vulavula Xitsonga hi xilungu.
So before I go, I want to teach you a couple of sentences. Well, one sentence in Tonga. Dori na kensa hlengiwe.
Na kensa hlengiwe. Ndoribuwa hlengiwe.
Saseki ngopfu.
Ngopfu.
Loko I tweeta nta hamba ni retweeta.
Nta hamba ni retweeta swilo yini kasi.
Hambi wo tweeta nonsense ni ta retweeta hi ku na mina na yi rhandza nonsense.
Wa yi rhandza ngopfu.
Thank you so much for joining me. Some of us have to go and tuck ourselves to bed because we don't tuck other people's children. We have to tuck. Hela, I tuck myself to bed. I do not tuck anybody's child because nobody.
Thank you so much for hosting me. Like, it was really a pleasure getting to talk to someone. Like, it's something that was so special to me. Thank you so much.
Ndoribuwesa nga maanḓa u ḓivha uri ene u eḓela u ambara duku a ri ḓivhi uri zwiṅwe ni a ambara kana mini ana ro livhuwa. To the people that are joining us right now, I was speaking to Twitter's most violent.
Like the most violent person. The most violent person is the president. If I have to say
Who
that,
is
the
the
most
president?
violent.
Who is the president?
It's Chris Excel.
Yay, man! The one with the lady who looks like me.
Yes, yeah, that one. That's the king of violence.
Chris Excel, whenever he feels like showing his real self, I'm here to unfilter and uncensor him. Ni vhudze na hola muṅwe ano dzhia zwinepe a zwi swikisa nga hafha uri
Rumani. Okay.
ni mu vhudza uri ndi khou ṱoḓa u amba naye, ndi khou ṱoḓa u ḓivha uri mulandu a sa funi uri vhathu vha vhone milomo yaye. Ndo livhuwa nga maanḓa.
Peace.
Dova ndi khou ṱoḓa u amba na vhathu vhanga. Oh man. So today was a special podcast. I had two guests. Earlier I had the face of IG page Sis He's Not the One, and she was telling women that the guy you are dating, the way he's acting, he is not the one. This is my unemployed child. And I just want to say thank you to everybody who joined. I see new faces today. Thank you everybody who joined. I am live every Thursday at 10 p.m. Every Thursday at 10 p.m. Mina hlengiwe waka Bila waka Jonas wo huma a Shelley hala ka bo boti swithamu inkomu mi etlela kahle.